All right, we're here at the Teter Bridge. What I recommend here, this is something I think is very important, and it's got multiple purposes. This is a very good thing to condition your horse to load on a trailer. Okay, stepping up and feeling that hollow tone under his feet. It's a good exercise. It works well, but I've got to caution you. There are a lot of horses that don't like it, and it's a difficult thing to get worked out with some horses. So if you saw in my earlier videos, I've got a piece of plywood in the barn that I lay out on the ground against the round pen panel, and I would suggest you get that horse very gladly going over that plywood and backing off the plywood that's only like 3/4 of an inch thick, and doing that before you come out to this. You know, I made this out of scrap lumber, and you know, I've got it where there's, you know, no sharp places on it or anything, and we ride the horses over this. If you'll notice, it kind of tips a little bit when you go over it. Now, what you don't want to do, you don't want to bring your horse here and just try to bring him straight onto it, okay? Because he's going to cheat you. He's going to come around this way. He's going to walk halfway across it and want to jump off, and you know, he's going to work at seeing how he can get out of doing it, okay? So what I like to do, okay, when you start out on the Teter Bridge, is come around like this. Come on, Petey. Bring him on the other side and then cast him back across it like this, okay? Get him to where he touches all 4 feet on there. Come on. Come on, Petey. You'll have horses, see there? He touched it with all 4 feet. A lot of times horses are going to want to jump over it. We don't want that. We don't want him rushing through it. We don't want to force him across it, okay? We want him to just put his feet down, just like Petey did, thinking about, looking where he's putting his feet, thinking about what he's doing, okay? If he's jumping across there, he's not thinking about it. He's just trying to get from one place to another and get out of your road, okay? And you're forcing him. And if you're forceful with this, that's not long lasting. It won't work, okay? So we're going to bring him around just like this, okay? And we're going to step him on, and then we're going to maybe take half of it, okay? Then we're going to step him on there and walk him across. There you go. Now Petey makes this look easy, and that's why I got him out here today, because I don't want to do this in a demonstration with a green horse at first. I want you to see what the end product's supposed to look like, okay? I see how I did that. Brought him over, and I'm just using my flag just as a tool to move him along. I'm not forcing him, and I'm not doing, you know, it used to be years ago, you'd get after him and kind of force him across it. Well, then the next thing you know, he doesn't even know why he's doing it. He's just doing it because you're forcing him. But you know, see how Petey's thinking about where he's putting his feet down, okay? So then the ultimate test is, okay, we're going to come up here, step him up there, and we're going to stop him. Whoa. Okay. And we're just going to let him stand there. And I'm going to let him rest. See how he's licking his lips and he's just standing there. And you know what? I don't care if you stand here 5 minutes, because the more you stand here, the better it's going to be. And get him to where this is a place of sanctuary and he's feeling good about it. Now, this isn't about bridges. This is about him trusting you and understanding that when you ask him to do something that he's not certain about, it'll be okay. Okay? Now, if all goes as planned, which it should work, if he'll do this in hand like this, if you do your job, you should be able to put your saddle on him and just ride over that bridge now, just as handy and nice as you can. You know, your whole goal is you got to try to learn to ride your horse like softly, like you're working him in hand. And you know, you'll notice, watch when he goes across this bridge. Ooh, see how, look at the loop in my rope. See there? If I work him through that obstacle and I've got tightness in my rope and I'm having to lead him across it and I'm having to pull him across it, well, you're just exercising out here. You're not getting anything done. If you can do this stuff very softly with looping your rope, you're making tremendous progress. You're getting somewhere. So with that, that's how we do the Teter bridge. And if you apply these principles to it, I think you'll succeed very well at it.